everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to HermitCraft Season 6. Alright guys, alright. We are getting things underway. Things are going well. Look at this. You can see in my inventory. Food today is no longer the problem. It is no longer the problem at all. But what I'm looking at is all this iron gear. Wouldn't it be great if we turned this to, you know, like that shiny blue color that we all know and love? Some diamond gear? Can we do that today? You think we can get that done today? I know that might be a tall order, but I think that's going to be the goal for today, and hopefully some other fun projects along the way. But I think in order to get to that diamond gear level, we're going to have to put in some work. And I'm going to start this episode off by just doing a nice big branch mining session. I'll do this off camera, don't worry. You're not going to watch me branch mine for the next 30 minutes plus. I'm just going to go ahead, going to make a cut here. We're going to do a little branch mining off camera, and when I get back, we'll see how much I found. Alright, back from an hour's worth of caving, and not only did I do some caving in the abandoned mine shaft that you guys saw last episode, but I also did some branch mining, and here's what we got. Tons of stuff here. Lots of iron. Iron is very easy to come by. You know what's not easy to come by in this world? Diamonds. Diamonds. So, episode 1, I got 3, and this episode's after an hour, I've gotten 1. From branch mining. That's pretty disappointing. The good news is right now I only really need 3 because I want to make myself a diamond pick so that we can harvest some obsidian, because I want to go into the Nether. There are a few blocks in the Nether I want to get my hands on because they got some pretty special properties now in 1.13 that I want to play with a little bit and have some fun with. Oh, also I should show you these things. Found some gems in some chests in the abandoned mine shaft. These are, I guess, going to be used for some sort of trading. Yeah, I had to look at the document that explains some different things that are going on in the world this season, and Azuma did say there's going to be these gems that you can find in chests, and they'll be used for trading. That's all I know. That's literally all I know about these things. So I grabbed them, I saved them. Hopefully they'll come in useful. Punch 1 book and some lapis and stuff. Oh, also we managed to get to 32 levels. So maybe what we should do is get this diamond pick created, and then maybe we should enchant it, because that might help get us some more diamonds if we get some fortune, or, you know, even unbreaking and efficiency on it would be nice for the mining process. So I heard that there is a full enchantment setup at like a community area on the island somewhere. So I think I'm gonna go and search for that, and then hopefully we can get this thing enchanted and get something good. All right, I've been roaming around the island a little bit, and I think I might have found it. Here is a structure out in the middle of nowhere, and it says community enchanting. Somebody's already thrown up a building here. This is great. Oh, I love this new wood that's stripped logs or whatever. That looks so good. I definitely am going to be using some of that this season for sure. All right, great. We got a full enchantment setup. It says if you break the anvil, please replace it. I'm not going to freeload on their anvil. I brought my own, and so we can take that with us after we use it. But I don't actually need it, do I? We're just going to enchant this thing. So, all right. Let's see what we get. Let's all cross our fingers here. Definitely going to get Unbreaking 3. That's good. It'll definitely help make it last longer. Please have something else on it. Efficiency 4. Nice. All right. That's going to be great for doing some more branch mining. Hopefully, we can use this one to mine a little faster and find some more diamonds, because I really need to find more diamonds. 4 diamonds in all the branch mining time I've put in so far. That is just not going to cut it. That is not going to cut it. Ah, man, this building looks great. I'm not sure who made this. Anyway, let's look around now that we're kind of out in the center here. I'm not really seeing any other builds or anything. This seems to be the only... Oh, I spoke too soon. Off in the distance there, somebody's already popped up a house. I don't want to get too close in case it's some sort of spoiler. I don't know when people's episodes are going out, but let's not go over there just yet. All right, there we go. Got some obsidian, and I'm going to go ahead and just off to the side of my little room here that I have my bed in, we're going to go ahead and put the portal down, and guess what? I'm even going to fill in the corners in respect of Etho. We're not going to go cheap on the corners this season. full portal. Etha would be proud. All right, let's go in the Nether, see what we're dealing with. I'm hoping I'm not just going to be in a sea of lava here and die immediately. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything looks good. All right. Wow, the Nether is so crazy now. Yep, there's some blocks I need, but they're way down there. And look at all the quartz here. I think it's just this texture pack. By the way, I don't think I really mentioned what's going on with the texture pack last episode. So basically, one of the things we did as a group was just decided to try to have a unified texture pack, or resource pack, I guess you should say, that all the hermits use this season. And the server basically supplies it when we log on. And so that way, when we build things, it looks the same for everybody. So that's kind of the idea. So I'm definitely not used to it. I'm not used to it. As you saw, had no idea what stage the wheat was at. There's a lot of other things that just really throw me off because I'm not used to having these new textures. I think we'll get used to them over the season, and hopefully by the end of the season I'll come to like it, because at the moment I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm also, I'm just having a hard time because it's new, it's different. All right, so we want to grab a little bit of this soul sand. And yeah, I'm gonna grab a good amount, I think, while I'm here. Of course, of course, I'm grabbing quartz as well, because we're gonna want that. And already my pickaxe is gonna die, and I'm gonna have to start using my diamond one. That's okay. When I went down to get that obsidian, I actually ended up finding 4 more diamonds just kind of scattered around there, right by where I was digging up the obsidian. So I got pretty lucky, and I'm starting to think that maybe just caving that way, we're just kind of running around a cave, is better than branch mining, because so far I've had better luck. So that may be the case. All right, I want to be very careful here. We got some endermen in here. Do I really need to get down that low to find what I'm looking for? I want to get some magma blocks, but I don't want to have to go all the way down there. I feel like I'm gonna have to. I feel like it's inevitable. But can we even get down there? I don't know. Let's see. I guess if we go that way, we could get down. Is there any way down this way? This Nether is pretty difficult terrain here, so let's see here. We might just have to, I wish I would have brought some sand or gravel or something, and yeah, let's keep the netherrack. I don't want to just spread nasty looking cobble all over the place, so we'll just do that, and I think we can work our way down. The question is, are we going to be able to get back up and figure out where we came from? All right, so you guys are probably guessing already the reason why I'm collecting soul sand and magma blocks. That's because both of them have an effect on water now, where bubbles will come up or pull down from the blocks, and so we want to use some of those mechanics to do some things, and hopefully we can play with that a little bit. If I can stop gathering, I can't help it. Oh my gosh, this is promising though. Look at how much more quartz there seems to be now in the terrain generation. That makes me happy. I'm not gonna say like I did last season, I'm not building in quartz, because it's inevitable. I probably will, because I love quartz too much. I just can't get away from it. So I'm not gonna make any promises like that, but I will try to at least reduce the amount of quartz I use this season. But it's nice to know that I can get it a lot easier than before. So, all right. Oh, geez, I almost fell. Actually, we're okay. We're okay. We can come down here and get this now. All right, let's grab a bunch of this stuff. Hopefully not fall in any lava or anything. And we'll be good to go. So, all right, I'm going to finish collecting this, and I'll meet you back up at the base, assuming I make it in one piece. Ruh-roh. I came back through the portal, and I am apparently in somebody else's base. Just poking around, seeing what they've got. Somebody has been doing some work here. No idea who this is. No idea who this is. Let's go out and see where we are. Ooh, the Wren hold. Oh, this is Wren's place. Right on. Okay, Wren's been doing some work. He's got this nice little flower garden thing going on here. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's got a nice little place. All right, I've made it back safe and sound, and I am ready to play with these blocks and water sources. I've already set up a little example here, and we got the soul sand down there, and you can see the bubbles coming up. Now, this is a really cool new feature in 1.13, and this is probably my favorite one that they did. And look at this. We throw a block in there, and that block just shot all the way up to the top there immediately. It is like the fastest item elevator. Oh, we just got to get the item all the way in there, and now we got like really fast item elevators. But what's even cooler than throwing items in there is throwing people, entities, mobs, whatever in there. Oh my gosh, look at that. We could have this a people elevator if we wanted to, or even a mob elevator would be great. But check this out. I was playing with the magma one, and one thing I didn't really expect is the magma one does the exact opposite. So you're going to see the bubbles now pulling down a bit, and watch what this one does. I better get ready for this. Watch what this one does. Sucks you down to the bottom, and I can't even get out of this. I can't get out. It is hurting me. I gotta break it before I die. And that is dangerous. That is so dangerous. If I didn't have my pick on me, I would probably die in there before I was able to get out, which is, that's pretty scary. But what I want to do is actually play a little bit with the soul sand one, because the idea of kind of using these to like get around my base and stuff could be pretty cool. And you can see what I did here was I just took those iron bars, and because you know you know how thin they are, we can actually fit in between them in the corner here. So we can use ideas like this to kind of have like elevators around our base and stuff, especially in areas like this where we need to go down all the way down there. Maybe we could have a nice water elevator right there that brings us all the way up here instead of ladders, which that's gonna be a lot faster and a lot cooler using you know, some of these techniques in 1.13, the new things that are available. I did want to try this, so I put a soul sand block in here thinking, okay, maybe I can travel up this column here. And as you can see, I was just swimming up it, but it doesn't have the bubbles, and that is because it needs to be actual full water sources all the way up. So water flowing down doesn't create the bubble column. It has to be full water source, which I thought was kind of a bummer. You can see I still swim up this rather fast because swimming is a little faster now in the aquatic update. But I thought that was kind of a bummer, because if it was able to do this in flowing water, then we wouldn't have to surround it with blocks. We could just, you know, go one block down, and basically the water would get trapped in there, and then have soul sand under that, and then you'd be able to go up, and you wouldn't have to surround it with blocks to hold the water in. But no, that's not the case. It needs to be full blocks of water, so or full water sources to work. So I thought, you know what'd be cool, aside from using this for just traveling around my base, is if we can somehow incorporate it into like mob farms and stuff like that. So I was searching around and doing, you know, when I was doing the caving earlier, I didn't really mention it, but I better get this sword out. Never know what we're gonna find down here. I did find, you guys saw, I found this cave spider spawner, but down this way, I was able to find something else that's rather interesting. You guys can already see we've got ourselves a skelly spawner in here, and I've already cleared out this chest. I got some, you know, some of my caving goodies from earlier. I got out of this chest, and yeah, what I was thinking about doing is turning this into a little skelly farm, because having bones and having arrows at this point in the game would be really good. Then I can probably, instead of having that big old wheat farm and that I have to manually harvest, I can make a nano farm to get the wheat for the cows, and then we're solid. So yeah, and that's not too far away. I like the fact that this is not too far away, and if we wanted to, I think we could probably make it so that that spawner and that spawner could be activated at the same time. So maybe we need to think ahead a little bit and see if we can get some sort of dual purpose you know, farm going on, a spider farm for string, and I'm not sure how much we would use that, but you know, the fact that these spawners do appear to be pretty close together. Oh, I don't have my diamond pickaxe. It's so much, once you use the diamond pickaxe with efficiency, you don't want to go back, and so digging this out with iron is just so bad. I do have 33 levels again from all the caving and other things I did, you know, just being in the nether and collecting quartz, so I may want to actually see if I can get another pickaxe going and just get, you know, solid on these pickaxes, because we're gonna have a lot of digging to do to clear out. I just want to get a good view of this spawner here to see if we can in fact you know, see it from, and I'm pretty sure that we can stand in between these two spawners. So what I'll do is I'll go again, enchant another diamond pickaxe, see if we can get some other goodies on it, and then I'll dig this area out, kind of get this whole spawner situation going, and once I make some progress, I'll come back and show you what we've done. All right, there we go. Got the spawner room dug out and decorated a bit. Still lit up, so we're not getting any spawns, just this bat over here. But basically, you know, typical spawner system. I did add a little bit of 1.13 flare in it, which I'll show you here in a bit. Something we were just playing with. But, you know, basically the water currents are going to push over and get these guys off the edge. They did change it, so things slow down when you get to the edges of these water currents. We haven't updated to 1.13 release just yet, but we're going to do so soon, and I think that may fix that water current issue where they slow down completely. But you can see here up in front of us, we got a little bubble system going on. I definitely wanted to use this bubble column to raise these guys up, and what's going to happen here is because we have to have full blocks of water, I wasn't able to get this figured out perfectly, but basically a skelly will come in here. He's out of the range of the spawner, so the spawner can keep spawning anyway, but the next skelly that comes in will push him over, and then boom, he zooms all the way up to this. He's going to come over, and then we're going to drop him, and of course I put some water there so I wouldn't get hurt. I can take that out as long as I'm not going to demonstrate anymore. I can take that out. All that's left for me to do now on this is to put in the glass, and I think I'm going to dye it white. I think that'll look good, and then the stained glass doesn't have the streaks in it. Like, do I have any glass on me? I don't. But since we're using the new resource pack, I don't have my clear glass anymore, so I think I'm going to try to use mostly stained glass, and I hear somebody walking around up there. Maybe we should. I've already lost my helmet. My gear is getting, I've been getting beat up down here because things keep spawning. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and put the finishing touches on this, and we should see this thing in action. I'll need to get a hopper and a chest going and things like that to store all the loot, but that's simple enough. So let me get that done, and then we'll get this thing cranking. All right, there we go, and I derped up. I said I was going to color these white before I put them up this glass wall here, and I just forgot. I blew it, and I placed the glass, and I don't have silk touch, so I'm not going to bring it down. But good news is the glass texture in this resource pack isn't as bad as glass usually is, having streaks across the middle. We can still see through okay, but I am having a bit of a problem with these guys. I really hope the 1.13 update makes it so this doesn't happen and they actually will continue to flow all 7 blocks again, but it's not too terrible because more will spawn and eventually push them off, or they'll eventually just wander off on their own. So it's not completely killing this thing, as you can see, as you probably can't see. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here. I need it to be dark because I don't want light to get to that spawner and slow down the rates. I'll light it up in here, but we are still getting quite a bit. And look at this. Now we got a nice, oh my gosh, that was loud. Now we got a nice source of XP as well as all these other goodies flowing into this chest. I have pretty much, you know, all the arrows I'm going to need now, and I should get my anvil down here and get some of these bows going so I can get a nice powerful bow. Also, with all this XP, oh, you probably saw that in my inventory. Look at this. As I was digging this out, I had a silverfish come out, a couple of them actually, and I killed him and I got a silverfish head, so that was a good score. But yeah, you can see I turned around and some of these skellies has worked their way off of this guy, and they'll be just fine. And watch this. Watch these guys. Let's see. Okay, you're not going to demonstrate? Look at that. He just dodged him. I thought they were going to push him off. But yeah, they'll eventually go off. It's no big deal. I don't, you know, I haven't seen it get clogged with all 6 or whatever it takes to stop this thing from spawning anymore yet. So I think we're going to be good. And then, in fact, we'll see what happens when we update to 1.13. If I need to make a change, basically I'll just drop the water down earlier and we'll fix it as needed. But yeah, I'm going to definitely want to clean up this room a bit. I'm not going to do that today, but I just wanted to get this thing functional, get some XP, and I think what we should do is, since we do have, you know, the diamonds, we should make another pickaxe. I mentioned I was going to do that earlier. I never got around to it. We should get some bows together. I want to get a craft or an enchantment setup going. The only thing I need for that right now is sugarcane, so I may have to go make a quick little sugarcane manual farm, and then we'll get the sugarcane going, and we'll try to get a little enchantment setup going in there. That way we have it nice and handy to kill the skellies and just right away enchant right when we're in there. We don't have to go anywhere. So that's probably going to be my next step. making a mess. Don't worry. I'll clean it up when we're done. I promise. All right, let me go see about this sugarcane problem. All right, so outside my base here, I've planted a few sugarcane over there and over there. I'm not going to carve anything out right now for a sugarcane farm. I think I'm just going to rely on some of the landscape around here to provide me some water, and then we'll just come out and harvest it every once in a while. I'll keep it pretty manual for now. Just I don't need a whole lot. What do I need? 45 paper or something like that. I have the leather already, so that's not a problem to get these books, to make these bookshelves. Ooh, I just thought about that. I do need wood as well. I'm fresh out of wood, so we're gonna have to maybe we'll just, yeah, now we have a source of bone meal. I'll probably just get some saplings and then just go out, bone meal tree, cut it down, bone meal tree, cut it down. Oh my gosh, it's day 2. We're still doing so many things manually, but that's okay. Ooh, look at this, nice and growing in here. I cut out an opening here to put that sugar cane down, and now you can see outside. Oh well. What else? Oh yeah, I was going to try to get this elevator going. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just put it in about right here or so. So I got to be careful. I don't want to fall down, but I think right in this corner here, I'm going to dig down. We're going to put in a whole bunch of water sources, and I will put in some iron bars, and then we'll have ourselves a nice elevator coming up. So let me get that done, and I'm excited about this, guys. If you can't tell, I can't wait to use these mechanics to travel around my base. I think it's going to be so cool. But all right, let me work on that. Let me get some wood gathered. Let me let the sugarcane grow, and then we'll get back to the enchantment setup. All right, so I'm still waiting on the sugarcane to grow to get enough for paper for books and bookshelves and enchantment setup, but meanwhile I got this done, and this is so cool. You can see here, in fact I need to put this water back. We're gonna have a little bit of a way up here, and this is the way down, and we can just fall through water like, you know, the old days. It'll reset our fall and we're good to go. And then through here, which we're gonna have to make a nice looking tunnel later, is getting us right to the skelly farm. So we got an easy way in and out of the skelly farm right now, but check this out. This is the cool part. I want to show you this. Got the soul sand doing the bubbles up. You can walk in and look at how fast we shoot all the way back up, and boom, just like that, we're back at our main part of the base here. That is such a cool way to get up and down very fast. Of course, down has always been fast, but now up is almost just as fast. Look at that. And the other thing is, while you're sitting in this water with these bubbles, you can see my bubbles aren't going down, so I could be in here, you know, forever without suffocating and dying from you know, not being able to breathe or whatever. So it's kind of cool. I really like that, and like I said, it's something I want to do throughout the base a lot more. Find, you know, probably better looking ways to do it than to hold the water in with signs, but yeah, we'll figure something out. So I no longer need to like navigate this kind of treacherous stairway to get down, which is very cool, very cool. So also, while I'm waiting for the sugarcane to continue to grow out there, I think what I'm going to do is, you guys remember from earlier, I went through this portal. I think it linked up with Ren's. I went back to Ren's base. That wasn't good. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the coordinates from this portal, do the whole divide by 8 thing in the Nether, and then we will get the Nether portal linked up, which means I need to get more obsidian. And again, if I'm not going to cheap out on the corners, I'm going to have to go, you know, collect enough for a full portal, which is what, 14? Is it 14? 2 there, 2 there, there's the 10, and then the 4 corners. Yeah, 14, right? So I'm going to go get 14 more obsidian, and we'll get the portal linked up in the Nether. And I think Tango said that he also has a portal now linked up in the Nether to his base. So I kind of wanted to look around the Nether a bit and see where everybody's at, and maybe we'll be able to figure out how to visit some other hermits, because yeah, that's definitely something I want to do this season, is definitely be more social, visit other hermits, you know, other than Tango, and that kind of thing. So just starting the season off, obviously we're just doing the regular resource gathering, getting our feet underneath us. But yeah, definitely very, very soon I want to meet up with some of the hermits, see what they've been doing, and get involved in some of these more community style builds as well. Alright, here we are in the Nether, and I've lit my portal, and I'm hoping I got the coordinates right. I did the whole mathification thing properly, and I don't want to be here any longer because I don't want a gas to shoot out from under me, because, yep, that would be bad. I haven't died yet this season. Let's cross our fingers, hope we can get it going for a while without dying. But here, let's go through moment of truth. We're going to find out if this actually links back up to our base or not. I think we are good. Awesome. There we go. So, I guess we should test it both ways. I think I actually linked up to Tango's portal, because he just put a portal in the Nether instead of Ren's last time I went through. So we are good both ways, which means we could probably go visit Tango's place and just see what he's got going on. It's not that far. I dug through here, carved a little tunnel, and we're pretty much linked up already now. So my guess is this is Tango's base, and that's pretty scary. Okay, I'm not sure what that goes up to, but let's see what this is real quick. Let's just hope we don't get lost here. And I don't really know what Tango's base looks like, so you guys might end up having to tell me. There's a bunch of steps here. I would assume that Tango would have some sort of sign or something. Let's see. Maybe if we go up top here and look out the front, maybe there's a sign that says exactly where we are. Yep, Tango's Marvelous Mountain of Glory and Pancakes. Where's the pancakes? Oh, these must be them. No, I'm just kidding. It's too early in the season to be stealing from Tango, isn't it? Oh, man, I think he's got more diamonds than me already. That's not cool. We're going to have to get to work on the diamond front, that's for sure. All right, cool. Well, I think now I have an easy way to get to Tango's. It's going to be easy for us to hang out, you know, in case we do something like a live stream. Because, yeah, that's something that's definitely going to be happening. So make sure you're following me over on mixer.com/impulsesv so you can catch all the derp streams that are going to be happening, because those are back on. This video probably came out the day after that we stream. We typically will be streaming on Fridays, I believe. So yeah, make sure you follow so you don't miss those streams, because they're gonna be a lot of fun. All right, after growing a lot of sugarcane and being very patient, I was able to finally put together all the bookshelves needed to put together this full enchantment setup here. And I used 2 diamonds on the table, and I had 3 diamonds left, so I constructed another diamond pickaxe with the rest of my diamonds. I'm out of diamonds now, and I had 37 levels to burn. But I can only have one thing to enchant here, so let's see what we get real quick. It's gonna have efficiency and maybe some other goodies. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yes, that is exactly what I was looking for. Something with fortune 3. So when we go branch mining, we find diamonds. We can make more diamonds out of them. That is exactly what I needed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good find. So now I think I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do some branch mining in between episodes, because we started this episode saying, you know, that I wanted to have, you know, all the diamond gear on, and yeah, I don't. I did not find enough diamonds, and it was hard. It was very difficult to find diamonds, so gonna hopefully figure that out in between episodes. And I was having so much fun this episode, lost track of time. This episode got longer than I anticipated, but we got a lot done. We got a source of XP. The skelly farm's looking great. We got an enchantment setup going, got the cool water elevator with the bubble column, and yeah, starting to come along here. But I think next episode we're gonna get out, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.